Hi guys, I'm Nitin. You're watching Beats VJ, and today we are right here in Fulham Road in Chelsea. Now we're here today because we've been invited to the pre-opening launch for the brand new restaurant Dipna Brilliant. Dip in. I know what you're thinking. That kind of sounds familiar, and you'd be right, because on Beats VJ we got a celebrity chef. She's got a show. It's called Dip in Kitchen. There she is, Dipna Anand, and you know, I'm a fan of the show. I've been watching a lot of Dip in Kitchen, and I kind of like some of the stuff that I've seen being cooked. So this is Dipna Brilliant. Let's see what it's all about. Let's check it out. Okay, so you're trying this shrimp canapé right here.
Yep.
We're in Dipna Brilliant. It's one of their signature dishes. How are you finding it? Look, he's not even got time to talk. He's enjoying it so much.
Flavour and texture is phenomenal.
You like it?
Yeah, really nice little bit of heat at the end. Really tasty.
You like that after kick?
Yeah, I like the after kick, the chili at the end.
Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah.
Is this so? We're at Dipna Brilliant. It's obviously opening a brand new restaurant right here in Chelsea. Is this? Do you think it's a good location for this kind of food?
It's a great location. You've got Chelsea Football Club next door. Match days, this is going to be packed.
Yeah, I say it's nice that they've got a restaurant area and a little.
I've got some friends that live around here, and they say that there's no decent curry house around here, so now they have one.
Right now, I've enlisted the help of Sarabjit over here, who's the general manager of Brilliant, and I understand I'm going to need both hands. You're going to explain what we're going to do.
Okay, this is pani puri. This is the puri part, and this is the pani, which is water basically, but it's spicy, sweet, sweet and sour, spicy water basically. What you do is you pour it into the puri, and you put the whole thing in your mouth.
One shot, make sure one shot. Yeah, she's a more cooker than anyone.
She is more cooker than anyone. Well, I'm gonna have a go.
You're the last one.
Fantastic.
So you can see it's a street food on the mouth. He can't say anything now. Loved it. Loved it?
I really did. Pani puri is actually my favorite. I really did.
So you can have it with the vodka now as well.
You put vodka in them as well?
We can do that with vodka.
Sorry, I think we need to talk. We need to go get some. We're going to see you guys in a minute. Let's go get them. Guys, I've just spotted you here. You've gone through quite a few of the dishes that were sort of being sent around, the main courses, and you've got some, you know, ice cream cones and desserts in your hand. How have you found tonight?
It's absolutely fantastic. We've been going to Gulu's place for 35 years in Southall, and Dipna is fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's absolutely amazing. She's going to take over from Gulu and carry the family business forever.
I like that. What's been your favourite dish from tonight?
I'd say it's the spicy buttered chicken in the pastry. It's just, I don't know how to describe
A bit of Wellington, wasn't it?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, really enjoyed that.
You said you didn't want to say anything.
It was butter chicken Wellington. That's what it was. Butter chicken Wellington with spice on it.
It was incredible. It was good. I had some of that as well. I had a couple of those. Are you guys going to be coming back here? So you're familiar with the Southall one, you said?
35 years.
35 years.
Yeah.
This is right next to Chelsea Football Ground. You're going to be coming to this one?
Yes, absolutely. We'll be back here.
As long as Man United are beating them, I don't mind.
Yeah, I agree with that. We're going to high five on that. Nice one. All right, guys, I'll let you enjoy the rest of your cocktails and whatnot. Have fun. Maybe we see you again. Guys, I am joined now by Chef Dipna Anand. How you doing?
Very good.
This is the opening of your brand new restaurant, Dipna Brilliant, and you know, it's interesting to be interviewing you right now because you yourself have a show on Beats VJ, Dipna Kitchen. For those viewers who aren't familiar with the show, though, tell us a little bit. Let's start with your background. You are actually a third-generation chef. chef?
That's right. I was taught by my father, who was taught by his grandfather. So his father. The restaurant is in its third generation. So the recipe's been passed from my grandfather to my father, and now to me. So yeah, there's a history behind it, and now this is the second branch of the Brilliant. It's called Dipin Brilliant, so it's my little baby, and it's an opportunity that I actually couldn't turn down, and it's great to be in Chelsea.
I was going to say, yeah, you're actually right here in Chelsea, right next to sort of Chelsea Football Club there, prime location. What do you think the response is going to be like here for sort of North Indian food?
Obviously, from Southall, the location is quite different. So being in Chelsea, it's quite new. So I've been here for a few weeks now just to kind of analyze the area, what's going on. And every time I've been here, people have been knocking on the window, coming in saying, when are you opening, when are you opening? Because people are obviously recognizing the Brilliant brand, which is great.
Exactly. I mean, when this goes out to air, this restaurant will be officially open. It's the sort of pre-opening launch today, but
Correct.
That's it, we're open now.
From tomorrow, in fact, there's a big football match here. Stamford Bridge is right next door, so we have a retail counter, and we'll be serving chicken tikka burgers and masala chips.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, no, it's not just a restaurant, there's like a little side here.
That's called Brilliant Express. So we're offering all that fast food as well, so it's the best of both worlds. But I'm told tomorrow is a big match, and just be ready.
You are expecting a new clientele though, right? Because obviously you're going to get the people obviously from Southall who are used to the brand coming over. But one thing I was going to ask, because as you said earlier, this is kind of your baby now. It's Dipin Brilliant by Dipna Anand.
Yeah.
And what can we expect to see that's a little bit different? What have you put as your own taste?
Okay, so the restaurant in Southall is quite fine dining style. You eat from ceramic plates. Here in Dipin Brilliant, it's very different. It's more of a trendy Indian cafe. So mini Punjab, where you eat in metal plates. So you eat from a thali, and your starter plate is also a metal plate. So you're presented some dal in buckets. So it's very different to Southall. The concept is a trendy, casual, relaxed atmosphere restaurant. That's how I can explain it.
There's a few surprises you've got in store as well, haven't you?
There are a few surprises, and again, we're not just doing a buffet, we're doing something a little bit different. So we're doing our main course as bowl foods. We're doing a nice little speech. I might even do some dancing.
Maybe, right? Maybe. We'll see. We'll keep it low.
Dip on the dance floor.
Dip on the. I like that. I really like that actually. Dip on the dance floor. Or if you need a sous chef and you need to train somebody up, I'm your guy.
Yeah, maybe we can swap.
Yeah, like you can hold my phone and teach me how to cook.
Yes, fine. All right. I'm good with that. Yeah.
Alright, guys, I've snuck into the Dipin Brilliant kitchen here. He's giving me another piece right there. All right. I was going to say this is on the house. This is the chili chicken Wellington.
Chicken, man.
Right.
This is brilliant speciality, yeah?
Brilliant speciality. I'm going to try this.
It's gonna be the best.
I'm thinking. Let me try it.
I'm ready this one. I have the best, of course.
That's really good. That's really good. Okay, you know what? I think you guys need to check out a little commercial break, and I need to eat some more of this.
This is not serious.
I'll see you guys in a minute. Oh, hey guys, welcome back. I was just admiring the chicken tikka over here at oh god, it smells so good and it looks so good too. It's one of the perks of being the presenter. I get to go backstage and dip in Brilliant in the kitchen, see how everything's made, and you know what? I've got some papri chaat here too, and got this chicken to keep me occupied. I mean, somebody's got to eat it, so why don't I just stay here and look after this, and you guys check out some more of the opening night. So yeah, you can go now.
Spark Entertainment, thank you very, very much. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Dippin' Brilliant. When Adam from Compass very casually told me a few months ago that there was a place on the Fulham Road which has potential, I started to visualize a brilliant restaurant in central London. A month later, my Dippin' Brilliant venture is finally open. And boy, does it feel good to be called a chef and entrepreneur. I honestly don't know how all these exciting opportunities come my way. And I'm blessed to have around me people who believe in me, people who inspire me to carry on, people who believe in my brilliant Punjabi style. 2018 so far has been beyond brilliant. It's been one project to another, yet we haven't even had the launch of my retail counter at the London XL, my second book to release in June, and let's not forget the amazing ventures with the football, the O2, Twickenham Rugby Stadium, and Wembley SSE Arena. At Dippin' Brilliant, it's all about keeping things real. Hearty Indian food that entices punters to dip in, where they can chillax in fashionable settings. All I can say is that I've worked really, really hard to be where I am today. I've also struggled along the way at times, but one thing I refuse to do is give up. I rise to the challenge of trying to be even more brilliant. And this is all thanks to two people, my mum and dad, without whom...
Guys, I'm joined now by Nishi and Nishi from K-Spark Entertainment. How you doing, guys?
Good. Really good.
Now you guys just performed a little bit where it's the pre-opening launch party for Dippin' Brilliant, and weren't you guys Dippin' Brilliant up there when you performed?
We did. We wanted to incorporate some alus and a bit of sabji, but we thought for health and safety reasons, let's just stick to the routine.
Yeah. So what, did you come into the restaurant and start rehearsing a little bit earlier, and how did it all come about?
It was a bit of both. What we had planned with Dipna is that we wanted to create a really magical entrance, so that rather than just kind of coming in and just doing a standard speech, Dipna's passion for also Bollywood music and dance, she was like, right, I need to do something creative, and I was like, Dipna, leave the track to me. On the spot, we're going to do some choreography, and you're going to pull it out in this really tight space, and I think, yeah, we pulled it off.
So, because like I said, Dipna actually joined in the dance with you before she made the speech. So what was it like? She mentioned the proximity there, or she did. What was it like actually being out there with not much space? Did you get it all? Was it all right?
Yeah, I think it was great. Everyone was loving it. Even though it was a small space, we dealt with what we had, and yeah, it was good.
Well, we definitely love all things Bollywood right here at B4U. Let's talk a little bit about some of the food behind Dippin' Brilliant, because have you guys managed to try any of this today?
We have, and we've known Dipna for quite a while, so her Southall restaurant is obviously the main hub. So we've tasted a lot of the food from there, and now to have we've had starters, so we've had some canapes, and now we're looking forward to some biryani. I think Dipna mentioned that in her speech.
Yeah, she did. You didn't want to eat too much of it before your performance, but now you're free to enjoy the night, right?
Yeah, definitely. Looking forward to the dessert.
And who knows, maybe in the future, you could be performing some more at Dippin' Brilliant.
We definitely will, and then next time we would like you to join in with us.
Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll see, because
It's about asking questions all the time. You've got to get involved as well.
I'm just here to eat the food.
You're into the food?
I'm just here to eat the food.
Just the food.
Now, Sarabjit, you're the general manager of Brilliant, the restaurant, right? It's predominantly, obviously, in Southall, is Brilliant, the restaurant. This is Dippin' Brilliant.
Dippin' Brilliant.
So tell me what your role has been like in sort of, get us up to today, the opening of tonight.
Yeah. I joined about 7 years ago with Dipna. So we started with Brilliant, which was a main old 42 years old restaurant now. You can see legacy is going from grandfather to father now. Dipna taken over that one.
Three
generation, you can imagine. So you can get to know what about food is now. So about 2012 I joined them with the Dipna to we need to for the Dipna everything. We look out for Dipna profile everything. So Dipna started cookery classes initially because he used to lecture in University of West London. So after that we opened his own cookery school, which is we carrying on every month. We have every month cookery classes in a restaurant, which is in Southall, not started here yet. And
it may do in the future.
It may do in the future. We're looking forward for many to go. And after that we have a Dipna cookery book. legacy going on. After that, Dipna started working at the company Compass Group at Barton Mitchell. This is one of a part of group again. So we're looking forward now with all hospitality like a Tottenham, Excel, Twickenham. So we need to carry on now.
Will you be overseeing Dippin' Brilliant as well?
Yeah, I'm involved with everywhere. So it's one of a I'm part of family for them now, which is thank you to Dipna, Shankar and Gulu Anand.
By the time this goes to air, the big games next to Chelsea Football Stadium, it's literally like a 10-second walk.
Or not more than 10 seconds. You can step out from there straight away.
Exactly.
When you get out from Dippin, just straight away Chelsea.
It is going to be it's going to be interesting to see what happens going forward.
Looking forward for that. Looking forward for many to go now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Guys, I'm actually joined now by Gulu Anand, and you're actually Dipna's dad, is that right?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm Dipna's dad, yeah.
Firstly, I mean, Dippin' Brilliant, it's the opening night tonight. There's like no room whatsoever, jam-packed, so much, we had some canopies, main course, dessert. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling absolutely delighted how my daughter has actually become one of the most famous chefs in the country. I think her dedication, her passion, and the urge to learn more is what she's all about.
How nice is it that you guys have actually got to almost co-present the Dippin' Kitchen sometimes? There's been little episodes where you've also been on there with her, like a little cameo. I really enjoy seeing you two interact with each other because it's so funny how, Dipna's like me, she's like, okay, we like Indian food, want to try and make it healthy, less butter, less oil, but you prefer to just close your eyes and put the butter in.
Yeah, I am an old school guy, but the way she's actually promoting the Indian food is even better. I wish I had learned from her a little earlier. And taking the Indian food to a different level is another thing. There were a lot of restaurants here in London which have done a lot of fusion in the cuisine. Doing a Chinese twist and all those sort of things in there, or Italian sauce. She's actually created the Indian concept, not running away from the authentic sort of food taste. So she's done very good. And yes, we have a father and daughter team. So sometimes we have arguments. No, this is not right. She said, Dad, this is going to be done like this. So I said, okay. And then when it works, I said, yes, it does.
It's really interesting that you say you've actually learned a lot from her as well. So have you amended any of your own cooking at home because of what, I guess the chats you guys have together?
I think apart from the little usage of the butter, whereas Dipna's cooking is more healthier, she's actually eliminating the fat content, but she's adjusted that with the spices. So we just balance that out.
We don't really lose anything.
We don't lose anything, but I like a little bit of butter, so it keeps me going.
Dippin' Brilliant. We'll come back to the actual restaurant today because one of the things I didn't know until I actually got here is that, okay, I'm familiar with B4U, obviously, Dippin' Kitchen, seen, maybe what Brilliant can do. This restaurant here has got, obviously the bar and restaurant side of it. Yeah. It's right next to Chelsea Football Club, and it might be really important, this next thing that you've got, because on the side of the building, well, it's pretty much the same building, you've got almost a sort of quick serve, almost a takeaway section.
It's a very, very good sort of a takeaway outlet within the restaurant. And she's created a fantastic menu for the takeaway section there, like chicken burgers, your kebab rolls, a paneer tikka wrap, and masala chips. Now, she's made this masala chips so exciting. It's amazing what she's done to your ordinary French fries by touching a little bit of masala and some spice on it. And it's so addictive. It's going to change the concept of fish and chips. Tomorrow we've got the big game here, and I witnessed something last week when there was a match here, and I have never seen so many people coming out of a football stadium, and all these people who come to these matches are hungry.
Well, now they can eat masala fries.
We are actually at the right place. So we'll be serving a lot of masala chips, chicken burgers, Indian style with desi mayonnaise and the paneer wraps. So look out for Dippin' Brilliant in Fulham.
Dippin' Brilliant. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Pleasure.
Well, guys, I've had a dippin' brilliant time right here at Dippin' Brilliant. Did you see what I did there? Did you like what I did? Guys, all the food today has been so yummy. I almost wish you guys had like Taste-O-Vision or something so you could get a little taste of it yourself. If you guys are familiar with Brilliant, the restaurant in Southall, you guys are gonna love Dippin' Brilliant right here in Fulham Road in Chelsea. If you're in the area, I suggest you give it a little, check it out. You're gonna like what you see. And I can see Dipna there just mingling. It's almost the end of the night here, and I've managed to find Beyond Brilliant over here, which is Dipna Anand's book. And you guys know how earlier we kind of agreed that I was going to be her sous chef. Well, I understand she's got a new book coming out. It's in the works, and seeing as I'm a sous chef, I think I should be on the artwork too. So I need to go have a little word with her. And so on that note, I'm Nitin. You're watching B for You, and I'm gonna go find Dipna.